Ayo, I'm Tits,
Hey everyone, I'm Areolas.
and we're reviewing The Machine Girl. What's your previous exposure to this?
The Machine Girl. I remember this was one of the ones I asked you to do a while back, even before we started doing this. And I think when I worked at Walmart, I saw like the cover for it, and it just looked cool. You know, a chick in a skirt with a machine gun for an arm. So
Yeah.
I stole it,
Okay.
and and
Admitting to
and that's
crimes. What's the statute of limitations on this?
oh yeah, that was like 10, 12 years ago. But
Okay.
that was my first taste of it. Really liked the movie when I first watched it. What about you?
Um. Well, when it was first recommended to me last year, that was when I first watched the movie, and oh boy, I got some opinions about this movie.
So it starts out with Asian schoolgirl. You know, her life is going okay. She's got her little brother that she takes care of, and he's being bullied, right?
Yeah. Unfortunate, right?
Mm-hmm. Very terrible.
What's the natural solution for bullying?
uh Stand up for yourself. I don't know what's like the
This
that
movie
was
is the answer to bullying, according to this movie, is murder.
okay. They're
The bully
well,
has no chance to learn from their behavior.
no, I guess it gets a little more complicated than that because the bully is the or at least the gang of kids. One the main bully is a child of a dude who's like a ninja and a mom who's from the yakuza that happened to get married. So they're like ninja gangsters, and that's bullying him, a family. And
Why
so
would
that uh-huh.
why would they need why would those children need to bully other people? That's
They
what I'm
don't.
curious.
They don't. They're just terrible people. And then I mean you see like a little bit early on when the dad's training the son in the art of the blade or whatever, he's like an asshole to him, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone is really treating them well. This movie is weird. It starts off really normal, right? I'm like, oh, they're having a great time. And
Hmm.
then as soon as the gore factory starts, then it's for me, this movie is kind of unwatchable because of how much gore is just spraying all over the place. And there are a few moments where I'm like, this is too much. I can watch because it's comically a lot, but from what I remember, just the little bits of glancing at the screen to see if the gore is gone. Uh, it's just I remember it being candy red and super liquidy and just being so over the top and so much, and I'm like, why? Why is there so much gore here?
And I remember when I suggested to you, I didn't know you weren't or you didn't really like gore. You're very I don't know, sensitive to like gore, and
Yeah.
I can understand that, like the Saw movies and stuff like that. But I felt like I was hoping maybe there'd be a point where it's so over the top, you're like, oh no, never mind. This doesn't really mess with me. You know, if is there like
This is
that
not
point?
it. It has to be like, well, not even it. it any amount of blood on screen, even if it's over the top,
Hmm.
it's like, yeah, this is obvious. This is too much.
Okay.
Um, there's, I think the only thing that I could really think of, maybe a pool of blood, possibly like a literal pool of blood. That much blood can't get me squeamish because it's like, how many human beings do you need to fill that pool up with blood? So it's a pretty comical amount. I
Yeah.
think if it was that much blood, I would have less trouble with looking at it.
And then like even maybe some of the Evil Dead movies. Do you have a little trouble with those? Some of them are kind of
Some of them, I mean, the practical effects are pretty good.
yeah, yeah. Of course, these ones aren't. as good, but I thought that was part of the charm of
There's
this
so much
movie.
blood packs. There's so many blood packs that they're using in this movie. I wonder how many they've had to use.
That's probably where all the
Um,
budget went.
oh man. You know what's fun about this movie though? This movie has like a chick. This chick be like, "Oh, I can go up against this ninja clan." And then she gets brutally taught a lesson.
Yeah,
She can't, and instead she replaces it with a chainsaw, or or she
the
has
chain
a
gun.
machine gun, and
Hmm.
then one of them. Okay, she has a friend who has a chainsaw, and then she also has a machine gun herself, and they're here to like wreck them up. This is, I would say, this movie is definitely a fun visual feast. If you like blood, a lot of it, and the guns and swords. If you're into that and you like seeing a lot of action on the screen, that's pretty much a lot of the movie is a lot of fighting.
Yeah, but it's like cheesy B movie fun, and I don't know what it is. Like it all works out so well. Like, and I know we've watched the English dub. I don't know how it is with the Japanese dub, but I
I
love the
think I watched the
English.
Japanese dub.
Did you watch it, the Japanese dub?
Yeah, I watched it with subtitles.
Okay, I watched the English dub. That's the only one I've ever watched, and it's so fun because the people doing the voices are so over the top, and I don't know, it just all works for how B movie it is. And if you look at like the plot, it's like okay, the the kid gets bullied, he ends up dying. The girl who's now alone goes to try to get revenge. She gets her arm cut off. She teams up with the son, what the parents of the son's friend that got bullied and killed too, which they're the ones that like make her the machine gun arm when she gets cut
Yeah.
off. And then they kill a bunch of ninjas that were coming after them. But then those ninjas' parents want revenge on them being killed. So there's a lot of like, oh, you killed them. I want. It's a lot of revenge going on in this movie, like nonstop revenge wanting. You know?
I just wonder when will end this revenge end, and it seems like it will only end when everyone dies, and everyone dies to the point like even I mean Machine Girl, she loses her machine gun. The sword chick, I mean not sorry, sword chick, this chainsaw chick, she dies
Hmm.
and her chainsaw gets stolen, and this chick, this final girl, still has to fight everyone with her friends dead, and then she murders everyone, and then she's like, "There's no reason to live," and then she's about to commit a Sudoku, and then she hears something that startles her, and then that's how the movie ends. And it's
Hmm.
kind of doesn't really give me much of a resolution. I really feel like this movie is like an hour and a half long. Within the hour and a half, maybe an hour of it is just straight violence.
You mean nonstop action?
Yeah, straight violence and nonstop action. Thrilling, engaging action.
What I do enjoy about this movie though, like seeing the cover of it, of course, the schoolgirl with a machine gun arm, you're thinking you're gonna get like a lot of like sexy shit in this movie, and
Yeah.
it's not overly sexy. Like I never look at the main character and she's never really like she's pretty, right? She's very
Yeah.
pretty, but I'm never like, oh man, she's not like doing upskirt shots or do it like showing her cleavage really. Like it's
Yeah.
very it shows
Reserved.
her, yeah, it shows her as more of a hero out for revenge. Of course she's in a schoolgirl outfit, right? Because she's a schoolgirl, but it's not
Yeah.
overly sexual like on her
I mean,
part, you know?
schoolgirls in Japan can be from like 5 to 25. Like,
Yeah.
that's a large range too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
huge. and that's
So
you
I
being
it
a
makes
yeah.
sense that she would be in a schoolgirl outfit. I like to think that she's in college or the Japanese equivalent of college.
Hmm.
And
I
she's
could.
doing all the pew pew pews. Cause then she
Hmm.
could be tried as an adult. And you know what that means? Prison.
I don't know how it goes in Japan for women who commit murder like that, but
I don't know either.
I don't know the rules, especially back then in 2008. This movie came out.
Yeah. Oh god.
Uh,
Is there anything else to this movie other than what I said?
what do you mean? Oh, I mean, we could talk about the final battle with the moment with the drill brawl. What do you think about that weapon, the drill brawl?
I thought it was cool. I thought it was it was wacky. I
Did
there's
you
a
like?
level of wackiness
Did
that
you
I
like when
enjoyed
she's?
with this movie.
Uh huh.
Uh but the
Yeah.
gore really turned me off. I think because of how much gore there was, I had to like my trick when
Mhm.
watching movies that I don't want to watch that has gore on the screen is I close one eye
Mhm.
and then like I only have half the visual information now. I don't have to deal with one of my eyes having seen the image, but I still get the image.
I'll say mathematically speaking that fits. Cutting out half
Yeah,
the gore. Yeah.
math.
With one eye.
Exactly. It cuts
Uh
the gore in half, actually,
yeah,
automatically doing that.
that sounds mathematically accurate. What do you think of the part? And I didn't even well when I rewatch it because I've seen this movie quite a few times just because I think it's great. The part where she has the drill brawl and she hugs like the other girl, the schoolgirl, and she's like drilling into her chest with her chest, so it's like boobs on boobs, but it's like gore. I don't know. It's just
I thought that was so weird. I was like, could I do this with a chick? I hope not. Oh god, this is
yeah,
terrifying.
it's very. I could see where it was trying to be sexual, but I was just like laughing. Like I couldn't see I couldn't see it me turning me on, and it's pretty easy for an Asian woman to turn me on, you know.
It could probably turn on more degenerate people, but I don't find this movie sexual at all.
I don't. I really don't either. Even though it looks seems like it's trying to be. It really is a little. I wouldn't say fully, but
It if it's trying to be sexual, it needs to be less gory and more sexual.
yeah.
That's
I
my stance on it.
but I do like how they are like very women dominant in this movie, where the
Yes.
women are like the stronger. Like at the end, you have the end boss with the woman. You have the boyfriend or the husband and the wife who the woman ends up living, with the chainsaw leg, and then you have the main character who's the stronger of the two, the brother and sister. So like it's very women power.
Yeah, it's you know, I think this movie definitely passes what is it called? The Bechdel test? Where
What's that?
there's women. I'm
Hmm.
trying to look it up. Bechdel. Wait. Try saying something. Oh god dang it.
Something.
Bechdel test.
Uh huh.
Uh okay, yeah, this is right. It's the test to measure the representation of women in film and other fiction. The test asks whether a work features at least two female characters who have a conversation about something other than a man. Does this movie pass the Bechdel
Mm.
test?
Mm. Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think
Because I don't think the conversations are about dudes. They're about like
no.
saving themselves.
They're about like honor and I mean, yeah, it's about it's for my brother, it's for my son, and I get like the opposition of it, but it's really women just trying to I don't know.
They're trying to protect.
Yeah, they're trying to avenge their loved ones, and there's honor in that, I guess, in the Japanese culture. I don't know. I don't fucking
What
know.
would you rate this movie?
Man, I'd give it like a nine,
A
nine and a half.
9?
I love this movie. Like it's like my guilty pleasure. Like I could watch it and like crack up every time, especially with how the practical effects are just so like cheaply made, but they're just hilarious, and uh the gore, everything about it just cracks me up. I just love it. It's a good action movie. What about you?
I mean, I like the idea of the movie. It's a fun movie idea, a fun classic revenge story. Just
Hmm.
personally, the gore took me out of it. It really did take me out of it. So I think I'd have to give it like it's like a 5.8.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, I see how the gore could take you out of it. You know what though? Do you think this movie is a good anti-bullying message to it?
Anti-bullying message?
Yeah.
I mean, is the anti-bullies message supposed to be the one that it portrays in the movie, which is the murder of bullies?
Well, it means like, hey, if you bully, you could possibly get murdered by someone trying to get revenge on you.
Ah, yeah, it's a good message. Don't bully or else somebody will murder you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a good message, right? It's like, oh, I shouldn't bully because maybe a girl with a machine gun arm will come after me and try to kill my entire family for it,
Yeah.
you know?
You gotta
Yeah.
be safe.
Good message. Good
Mhm.
good anti-bullying message. No, but that was Machine Girl. I love that movie. I'm glad you could watch it even though you had only one eye open because of the gore. But I
Yeah.
do appreciate you watching it. We got a game here for
Game.
Machine Girl. I'd call it, what did I call it? Movie weapons.
Ooh.
Because in the movie we have the Machine Girl having the machine gun as a weapon, right? Throughout the whole
Y-
movie, it's kind of iconic. Or at least for that movie. I don't know if it's like iconic in culture, but we're gonna talk about other movie weapons in culture, movie culture. Let me add this here. Oh, that's not what I want to do. So this is a movie weapon from a movie. Do you know what movie it is or what weapon it
Spaceballs.
is? No.
Oh. It looks like a penis.
But most rockets are very phallic. I will say that. Every yeah. I don't know why
Um,
I guess that's for the aerodynamics, like rockets shoot up better that position, but
mm,
yeah.
this is from the CCC penis squad. This is what it
Very
means.
very close. This is the GoldenEye satellite from the GoldenEye 007.
Oh, well, I've never
Yeah.
seen 007, so I wouldn't know.
I haven't either. I've played the game, so I know
Oh,
of it. I've just never seen the movie, but the
well, that's
game's
fun.
supposedly a good retelling of the movie. Next weapon here or
Oh,
item.
it's the ring. It's the one ring.
Hmm.
It's the ring that rules them all.
I do have it. Just says here one ring from Lord of the Rings. What does it
I
do?
watched all of the Lord of Rings recently.
How long did it take you to do that? Or doesn't it take like 3 days to watch them?
Um,
Like legit, like 72 hours.
the first movie was 3 hours and 40 minutes, and then next two movies were about 4 hours and 20 minutes long.
So you needed
It
a
was about
piss
11
bucket.
hours. That's about half a day.
Yeah, no, it's legit, right? Like a long ass time to watch all of them.
Yeah.
What does the ring do? Does it just turn you invisible? That's like
Yeah, it turns you invisible, but if you are invisible, then you are actually incredibly visible to anyone who is a ring bearer and also Sauron.
that's the eye, right?
Yeah.
That's how you look when you watch gory movies. You're just that one eye,
Yes. Yeah. Look
all dried out.
exactly like Sauron. Yeah.
Here's the next weapon here.
Those look like anal beads. Those are the emerald anal beads of destiny
Okay, from what from what movie? No, I want to know a movie that would come from.
from
Uh,
Anal Bead Factory, the movie. It's a
yes.
documentary series.
It's like a true life. Okay. This is from The Rock, not the actor The Rock, but the movie The Rock.
Oh,
And if you've ever seen it, from Nicolas
no.
Cage and Sean Connery, and these are like nerve gas, little things that they shoot like in rockets, and if they were to
Oh.
land anywhere, they would just like melt your skin from the inside out.
Oh, yikes. That's
Hmm.
terrifying, but also
Yeah,
that sounds pretty cool.
nothing you'd want up your butt very
No.
much. No, unless you're into that, which that's fine if you are. Whoever listens or
Yeah,
watches,
it's fine if you have acid in your ass.
that's why it's called acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shaming here. Uh, what is this gun from? What movie?
From what movie?
Or what is the weapon called?
A
And or
revolver?
there's a name for it, and then what movie is it from?
Gun. From the Gun movie.
Let me see here. No, it's from Hellboy. It's called
Oh.
the Good Samaritan, and
Oh, I've never seen Hellboy.
I've seen bits and pieces. It's
Hmm.
he's got a big red hand, so he needs a big old gun for it.
Oh, that's a cool name
The Good
for it. I like the
Samaritan.
name.
What is this weapon from, or and what is it called?
It's a pokey jabby.
From?
Star Trek.
This is the noisy cricket from Men in Black.
Oh, I've
The
never
that
seen
little.
that
You
movie.
never seen Men in Black? Oh shit,
No.
that was close though. It was a sci-fi movie, yes. So it is a space
Okay.
type thing.
That
Uh,
looks weird.
yeah, it's like one of the first weapons you see in the movie here. What is this weapon? And
Is
what
that a
movie?
semi-autom? Is that a machine gun sniper?
This is a shotgun.
That's a shotgun.
Yeah, that's what it says here. Do you know what
What's
type
that?
of shotgun it is, and do you know what movie it's from?
A big one. Which shotgun is? Which movie is it from?
Hmm.
The Tooth Fairy.
This is called the Holy Shotgun, and it's from the movie Constantine.
Oh, I've never seen that movie before.
I've never seen it either. I keep hearing it's okay.
Weird gun.
It looks very holy because it's got crosses and like I don't know Latin all over it.
How does this gun work?
I mean, it just looks like because all the bullets go here and then it shoots pew pew here, but I don't know what the bullets are made of. Like
They're
you
made
know,
of holy water.
I imagine there's like silver and holy water and other like gemstones in there, whatever you know.
I mean, the little side things must be compartments for holy water. So you add them
Mm,
to the chamber as it's firing.
yeah, it cools it down.
Yeah.
The last thing I got here, and this one I'm pretty sure you'll get. What
Ghostbusters.
the
Phantom pack. Proton pack.
proton pack, yes. I you would think they'd be able to make it smaller now, like in the future, because this is
Who
what,
has
like
modern technology? Ew.
I don't
We
know.
only can have nostalgia.
That's just my guess. I'm not a Ghostbuster. I'm not really a fan of Ghostbusters. What do you like Ghostbusters?
Yeah. I like Ghostbusters. I've
I'm
reviewed a
not
couple of the Ghostbusters.
I've just never been really into it. But instead of busting ghosts, if you want to bust some nuts, what where can the people find you, man?
You can go check out my daily movie reviews every day on youtube.com/ASC presents at 7 p.m. ET. And if you want to help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, go to my link tree, linktr.ee/Sitzman Salad. And you want to fast track a movie review, $20 and patreon.com/ASC presents. Go to my link tree. Check out my link tree. That's where you can find me.
Hell yeah, they can find you there. All right, and me, I have a podcast called That's All Funny. It's done daily. You can just check it out wherever podcasts are available. That's All Funny. On the YouTube channel, I got youtube.com/ at Lorenzo Arreola. I got videos there. The podcast I do with my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe. You can see episodes of this as well as on our Patreons of Tits and Areolas live on Tuesdays. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening, or however you get it. Thank you, the Mint, and see y'all later. Bye.
Yo.